Alright, we are at the start of round 2. We are on the draw again, and this is our hand. Only one creature, but we can cast this on turn 2. We do have a mutable, and we can cast Domri on turn 3. So I think this is fine. It's kind of an interesting hand. And we also have this Cavern which can cast this. We have double red and green for Domri and Gore Clan later, and we have a mutable. So even though we have 4 lands, like one of them's a creature, and we can cast all the spells in our hand. So this is legendary per se, that they can't both misplay at the same time. I'm not unhappy with drawing an extra Domri. So let's see what our opponent has in store for us. So he led off with a tapped Hallowed Fountain. So looks like we're playing against the blue-white type deck again. And double Domri's pretty insane against that. And also Mutavolt's very good against them. A lot of times they can have a hard time dealing with this. So on our turn, we're just going to lead with a tapped Stomping Ground. Oh, never mind, untapped Stomping Ground. And next turn we'll play Sentinel Sliver with our Cavern, and then we'll play Domri. So our Mutavault's going to stick in our hand for a while, but that's fine. He won't know about it, and we're not going to really have time to attack with it. I mean, turn 4 we could potentially attack with it, but I'm not unhappy with having 2 creatures in Domri in play by turn 3. Seeing as this is our only 1 drop, I tried out Pilgrims. I actually tried out just green-white Slivers, but Blur Sliver is just one of the best ones, just to be able to attack. I was playing like I don't remember what it's called, the tuna white, make 2 Slivers. Hive Stearns. I was playing a Hive Stearns, so it just wasn't good enough. Like, it's good if you have Predatory Sliver or Gigantic Sliver, but by itself, just 2-on-1s that don't actually help each other is just unexciting. So yeah. Alright, so Glacial Fortress looks like it's just blue-white here. They're going to have he might have a pretty tough time dealing with Domri if he doesn't counter it or have Oblivion Ring in the main deck. Obviously, there's like the 2 ways they can deal with it. Alright, so he plays an Augur Bolas. Let's see what he finds. Nothing. Okay, that's good. So I'm always happy to see that. Drew another Sliver, so we'll play Cavern on Sliver. Tap white, tap something else, play that, and just say go. Can't attack quite yet. Next turn, depending on what he does, like we can attack, play Domri, and have him fight. So he played a land. I drew a land. So he has Dissipate Mana up, so I'm just going to play Mutavault. And play Steelform Sliver and pass. And that way we can attack if he wants to Supreme Verdict us. He gets a 2 for 3, but then we get Domri in play. We can actually attack with both our guys this way. I didn't realize. Because this is going to become a 1-2. So we can get in for 1 damage here. Yeah. If he has Celestial Flare, if he's just blue-white, then we'll sack the Striking Sliver. It's good, but it's not that important outside of creature matchups. And this is definitely not really a creature matchup. So attack with both our guys. And it's nice when you have a Sentinel Sliver and Mutavault, you can animate attack and then use it for mana in the second main phase. That's always awesome. So he takes 1, goes to 19, we'll pass the turn back. Probably has to think twice here, yep. So he might have Supreme Verdict. It's kind of sucks, but I'm not too unhappy about it. If not, I'm fine with just like a animating Mutavault. And actually, he could have Angel. Let's see. I think he has Supreme Verdict. That's why he's thinking so long. He's thinking about whether or not to attack, and then Supreme Verdict. So now I got to put it on Restoration Angel. That's why Rampager is just so good in our deck. It allows us to attack into situations like this without any fear of what our opponent of blocks that they have. Especially when they have First Strike, it's pretty awesome. Let's see what he does. Our opponent's playing kind of slow. He's already 7 minutes behind us. Probably won't go to time. But yeah, so this might take a little bit. I'll go ahead and pause for you guys until he makes up his mind. So he paused and then just passed the turn back. So I don't know what that means. Alright, do another Steelform Sliver. If we play that, That means we can attack into Restoration Angel without fear. I guess he could double block. I don't want to slam Domri Edge into all this open mana. I'm just going to play another Steel Form Sliver. Yeah, because this could bait out a Restoration Angel, this attack. I'm just going to attack first then. And then if he has Resto, then we can play Domri. Plus it, he attacks down to 2, and plus it again. And if he wants to attack it, if he can't afford to attack it. So let's attack first. It's not really important to get the Steel Form Sliver down before we attack. I just want to leave open being able to play Domri. So if he has nothing, like he probably, so there's like Celestial Flare, Azorius Charm. Azorius Charm would be sweet because we could play Domri, and then we could plus it and draw the card you just put back on top. Let's see what he has in store for us. Alright, so we'll go ahead and attack with all our slivers here. And same blocks. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty good. Not too shabby. So it gets to eat our striking sliver. But now we can play Domri, play around Syncopate even. And then we can't replay our sliver, but at least we get to draw it. So yes. Play Domri. +1. Get our sliver back. So we're not really down. So that was a fine turn. Like, you gotta pick up our striking sliver, but like I said before, it doesn't matter too much in this matchup. So no Restoration Angel. Let's flip first. You got a creature. I'm okay with like Anime Mutavault, attacking with both, and then playing a sliver. I didn't have Restoration Angel last turn, so he probably doesn't have it this turn. I just hope he doesn't have Azorius Charm for my Mutavault. That'd be pretty unfortunate. Nope. So now I'll just play a Steel Form Sliver. Pretty sure we have the foil one in play, so we'll play that one. I mean the non-foil one, sorry. And the foil one is in our hand. And we will play a land. I'll just play a Sacred Foundry. We do want to be able to get up to 6 lands in case we draw a Megantic Sliver. So he's going to flashback Think Twice here. Donnery's 3 turns away from ultimating. And our opponent's at 15. Yes, 6 cards in hand. 5 of them we know are spells because he missed his land drop. And I'm pretty sure our opponent's double queuing. So he's definitely taking a long time on things that don't matter. Because unless he has like a Thought Scour, yeah. Nothing he can do there. So he drew a land between that Think Twice and his draw step. So it'd be nice to draw like a powerful sliver, like a predatory sliver, either double strike, even haste would be fine here. Jace, okay, Jace is a problem. Okay, but we drew predatory. He has 1 mana open. I'll look at the top. Just a land, okay. So go and play Sliver. Might as well just make it uncounterable in case he has anything. So that we can at least get some damage. Now, the question is, do you want to attack him or do you want to attack Jace? Ambient Mutavault, that'll be, you can block that one. And Jace will take 2, going to 3. I think I'm okay with attacking Jace, because he has a lot, he's all action in his hand. So it might just be plus in Jace. Either way, I don't think we're winning through a Jace anytime soon, so I'm just gonna attack it. And I'm thinking we'll hold these slivers. He knows about this one. So Jace will take 4, actually going to 1. I forgot. I did the math when this was on the stack, so they weren't pumped yet. So he can only plus it, and then we're pretty sure we can kill it next turn. Yep, so it takes 4, goes to 1. We'll say go. Now we're 2 turns away from Domri ultimating. Yeah, I don't want him to dig for answers for this because it's apparent that he doesn't have any. So let's see if we draw like a haste sliver or something. Another steel form. Okay, not the best, not the worst. So I guess we'll go and animate our Mutavault again. He can Revelation here for 3. So if he has a Azorius Charm, I'm gonna attack him with 3, play around something, and attack 3 at Jace, 1 at him. So we're pretty par for cards. So he has at least 4 spells in his hand. He hasn't missed a land drop since that turn where he missed 1. And Domri can ultimate next turn, and if this stays alive, we're definitely doing that. Alright, so okay, didn't have anything. We'll play a tap land, 'cause we're not gonna play more spells this turn, and say go. So you can Revelation here for 3, and then the only thing we're worried about is Oblivion Ring, because I don't care if he Supreme Verdicts, really. So it goes to 18. It's 7 cards, we'll untap with 8. Ghost Quarter. Oh, okay, Ghost Quarter's pretty good. We have no basic lands in our deck, so that's just a straight up so we're gonna ultimate Domri, and then he has to kill our Mutavault. In response, I was gonna say, but then he didn't, so okay. He can go for it now, yeah. Let's just attack with everything. So now it's hexproof, and they have vigilance, and they have double strike, and they have trample, and they have haste. It's like Domri's the ultimate sliver. So just took 10 damage during the. Use another revelation. Yep. So it goes a 3. I guess we could just jammed in it. Made him have like infinite answers. Now I'll just play another Domri. I'll leave open 2 to animate Mutavault twice. That was weird. I win my lands. I'm gonna get a creature. So it's probably right there just to jam on my guys. I didn't actually do the math that turn. I definitely should have. But I think we're okay. Like, he needs to have Supreme Verdict this turn. And something to deal with this Mutavault that isn't Ghost Quarter. And to deal with all these creatures in my hand. So let's see what he has. So yeah, I think we have a good. Oh, okay. Got my Cavern. No, we're not gonna use the ability. If it was a land on top, I would, but I don't know what's on top. Okay, you got me. So Azorius Charm doesn't matter anymore, so we can just always Domri first, because our creatures, they have haste, right? Creature control have double strike, trample, hexproof, and haste. Okay. Make that big. I don't know. You don't get ultimate Domri that often, or any game Planeswalker. Might as well just show it off. Yeah, he was just. Looks like he was just dead to the Mutavault. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. So we want the Boros Charms. We could bring it. So we're taking on the bone size slivers for sure. They're just too small and too expensive. And take up the Mana Weft slivers. Bring the Skull Cracks. Put in Oblivion Ring. And so we got a lot of burn now. Oblivion Ring deal with like a Jace or a Detention Sphere or whatever we have to. And we'll go ahead and try this out. It's consideration of bringing mortars there, but to deal with Angel. Okay, this hand's fine. We got 1-drop, 2-drop, Domri, Boros Charm. I kind of wish we had a Cavern. I always wish we had a Cavern. We're not going to mulligan this hand. So these are the planes. Pithy Needle, okay. Good thing about an Oblivion Ring. Looks like it's probably going to name Domri here. Yep. Okay, drew removal, that's good. So we did blank a card in our hand. It's kind of unfortunate. Supreme Verdict. Okay, we're definitely going to play around that. Another Boros Charm, so yes, I have to pay 2 life. And no point in attacking, we'll just say go. So next turn, we're not going to play any creatures, we're going to play a Mutavault and attack. So I think you probably want to bring more Oblivion Rings, probably take out the Skull Cracks. Because I'd just rather deal with it, like the Needle and other creatures he has. Okay, that wasn't bad. Stomping Ground, that allows us to like attack with Mutavault next turn and leave up Charm. So hopefully he doesn't have Azorius Charm. He didn't. Ooh, it could have been bad. I'm not going to play around that, but if he had Azorius Charm to give a Predatory Sliver, it'd be a pretty big blowout. Okay, no 4th land. Augur, okay, okay. And he whiffs. So we can double block. If we do the lands, that means we can play Paladin, or Stillform Sliver, not Stillform Paladin, next turn, and be able to attack through his Augurs. So we'll take 2 life. We're going out at 14. We're going pretty low. But like, he doesn't have burn spells, so it's hard for him to kill us. Besides attacking like Angel or Aetherlane a bunch of times. So this double Boros Charm should be really good against him. And he still doesn't have the 4th land, so... Ooh, Rampage, that's pretty awesome. So we're going to pay 2 life. Play our Stillform Paladin first. Oops. Didn't tap white. That was the first line I tapped, okay. Add a white. Play Paladin, leave a Boros Charm. I don't know why I even attacked there. I just realized you can just block each of them. And I'm not going to use Rampager this turn. So if he draws a land, he's probably just going to snap Supreme Verdict. And still hasn't drawn a land. Or Think Twice or anything. It's pretty good for us. Alright, I think we're just going to do Blur Sliver. That seems pretty awesome. We could animate Mutavault, but like, because of Boros Charm, I'm willing to just like put as much guys in play as possible. That way, like, he'll tap out. Okay, Dissipate. That's pretty good for him. Now we'll attack. Now we can attack with everything. And he'll just take 3. Let's probably do the same blocks. Yeah, usually draw like Cavern more often than this. Playing 4 of them as like, it's like 1/6 of your lands. Alright. Let's see. I'm actually not going to play Predatory Sliver. I'm going to leave up a Rampager to get through an Angel. And then if he doesn't have Angel, I'm just going to Predatory Sliver second main phase. Kind of awkward. Kind of gives them information that we have something going on. Yeah, so I'll play Predatory Sliver. Is he really going to counter it? I'm not going to play 3. Okay. So next turn we can just animate Mutavault. So he doesn't want Supreme Verdict yet. He must have lots of answers. guess we'll just make this a 2-2, which really is a 3-4. We can also just, like, if he doesn't verdict next turn, we can just hit him with Boros Charm. And then untap, like, we have Rampager and attack and, like, another Boros Charm to hit him to the face. And also, he's down to 5 minutes. He's playing very slowly. This isn't what you want to be doing with a control deck. Like, with aggro, it's okay because it's, like, actual play time is not that long. Ooh, okay. Puts that one on top. Nothing to do about that. I was trying out Ranger's Guile. So he's taking 5. So he goes to 4. We lose our predatory sliver. But now, oh, it didn't Rampager there in case he has like it was another Zora's Charm. So I'm just gonna go end of turn, charm him. And if he counters it, we can like charm him again. Deal 4 damage to target player. So it's to syncopate it for 2. Okay, dissipate. And we'll just charm him again. I really don't think he has Dispel. Alright. So we played very cautiously. Our opponent was mana screwed for a long part of that game. But it worked out for us, so we were able to deal less points of damage with a Boros Charm. So now we're 2-0 with our awesome Sliver deck. We just beat 2 control decks. Hopefully we can do very well in the last 2 rounds.